Boy, I gotta tell you, you just yeed your last haw. Ugh. So what is going on, guys? Jack here, and we're back with another Dead by Daylight video, and this one is to talk about the new killer, new survivor, and the new map. So the PTB started earlier on today, not long after I'd uploaded the Dead by Daylight Chapter 15 upcoming PTB video. So now we're going to be talking just about the Chapter 15 stuff, which is killer, survivor, map. And I've been watching streams left, right and centre, mainly Satellizer, because I really love Satellizer. I've been watching streams left, right and centre. There's the cat. Oh my god, this could be one of the best killers yet. Now, it's the Death Slinger. When I actually originally read that name, I thought, that'd be a good name for a cowboy killer. And then when I saw the promotional art, which you'll see here, I was like, oh my god, we've actually got a cowboy gunslinger killer. And it's quite clever how it's, because one of the worries was, if you're bringing a gun into Dead by Daylight, you're going to make it too much like Death Guard. Now, Death Guard, I know, isn't the best. I've never played it, but I've got friends who've played it, and they were never a fan of it. So the gun aspect really worried me. The way they've handled it here, with it being almost like a harpoon rifle, it's really cool. It's like another version of Huntress, and it's safe to say that there's a skill with this killer that I think a lot of people aren't going to get straight away, because it's like with Huntress, you know, you've got to time the shots right, and with this character, you know, you've got to judge distance, because I think it's 30 meters that the killer has on the gun. So you've got to judge distance, you've got to judge the angle, you've got to judge where they're going, I guess. So it's definitely interesting to have another skill-based killer, and I feel like that's how killers should be. And the only reason I keep looking to my left is because I'm currently watching a stream on this killer right now, and I'm just really fascinated by him. He's incredible. I haven't seen any Survivor gameplay, although I am going to check some out now.
Tomorrow.
Okay. Alright. She is actually a really unique, very different survivor. That's one of the best, I think that's probably one of the best survivors I think they've probably released for Dead by Daylight. Although I am starting to notice that I think someone's got a thing for shaven sides and long hair survivors. Because, yeah, that's just, yeah, what is that? So going through the perks for survivor and killer, we'll start off with Zarina's perks. So you've got Off the Record, which is where, so the description of that is, you've learned that a quiet approach is sometimes best. Once you are unhooked or escape from the hook, Off the Record will activate for 60 seconds. Whilst Off the Record is active, your aura will not be shown to the killer, and grunts of pain are caused, what? Grunts of pain caused by injuries are reduced by 100%. So that's like a blend of Iron Will and maybe one of Nancy's perks. I can't think of what the name of it is. Then you've got Red Herring, which is, you've noticed that people pay attention to whatever makes the loudest noise. After repairing a generator for at least 3 seconds, it will be highlighted to you with a yellow aura. The generator stays highlighted until it is fully repaired, or you repair a new generator or enter a locker. Kind of like an obsession type thing. Entering any locker will trigger a loud noise indicator for the killer at the highlighted generator's location, so that's like diversion, and Red Herring can only be triggered once every 100 seconds. And then the third and final perk for Zarina is For the People. You risk life and injury for others. For the People is only active while at full health. Press the active ability button while while healing another survivor without a medkit to instantly heal them from dying or injured, or from injured to healthy. You become injured and receive the broken status effect for 110 seconds. You become the Obsession, and equipping this perk will decrease the overall overall chance of being the killer's obsession for the start of the trial. So that's probably her best perk. That or Red Herring, probably her best perks. That's very objective obsession-y, or even inner strength. That seems like a blend of a number of perks. Moving on to Gunslinger's perks, we've got Gearhead, which is, you've got an ear for well-oiled gears. After hitting a survivor 2 times with your basic attack, Gearhead activates for 35 seconds. Each time a survivor completes a good or great skill check while repairing, the generator will be revealed by a yellow aura for as long as it's being repaired. That is gonna really, if anyone ever gen straps themselves, that perk is going to make it 10 times worse and 10 times harder than it already will be because you've gen strapped yourselves. So I feel like that's a really good one. That was another thing about this killer as well. When I seen him with the gun, I was like, hang on, so does he have a basic attack? Or is it just the rifle? And then watching someone hit with the rifle, it was really weird. It felt like you were playing a first-person shooter. Hello. Dead Man Switch. You become obsessed with one survivor. After hooking the obsession, Dead Man Switch activates for the next 35 seconds. While activated, any survivor that stops repairing a generator before it is fully repaired causes the entity to block the generator until Dead Man Switch effect ends. Affected generators are highlighted by a white aura. The killer can only be obsessed with one survivor. So that's kind of like Thrill and Tremors, Corrupt Intervention, blended into one. So when the obsession's been hooked, that perk will activate, and then anyone who's repairing a gen then stops, that gen will get blocked, and you'll be able to see what's blocked and what isn't, so you can kind of gauge where people are. Then, and like I said, the killer can only be obsessed with one survivor at a time, so you can only hook the survivor maybe maximum 3 times. Or obviously, if someone uses Decisive, the obsession will swap to someone who might not even been hooked yet, so you'll have more chances to use the perk. Last perk we've got is a Hex perk, which is Hex Retribution, a hex that lashes out upon its destruction. Those who cross you will be punished. Any survivor who cleanses a dull totem will suffer from the Oblivious status for 35 seconds. If any hex totem is cleansed, including this one, the auras of all survivors are revealed for 10 seconds. So that's very I'm all ears, barbecue and chili, nurse's call, and just kind of meshed into one. These perks for the survivor and killer are like a blend of all these different perks, and I really like them. This is probably the first DLC in a while where I've liked the sound of every perk in the game. And there's little Tink comes to say hello in the video. Hey, who's that? Who's that there? Is that you? So yeah, so far, like what I've seen of this killer and survivor, it's really, really good. The Mori for the killer is ruthless. I thought Oni's was ruthless, but this one is probably maybe not as bad, but it depends on what your tolerance of violence is. So, and yeah, it's like the backstory for the killer and the survivor is really cool as well. Overall, this could be a very interesting chapter. Now, I was going to mention about the lore, and I was going to mention about other things to do with it, but I thought I'd wait until the actual chapter comes out for consoles, so I can do a stream or do a video and talk about it there and then while I have it there. And yeah, so that's more or less what this chapter is all about. It's a Wild Wild West chapter, which is something I was not expecting, and I'm so excited to get my hands on this killer because he looks terrifying. So let me know what you thought, guys. Like, comment, subscribe below. Hate to be that guy, but I have to do it. It's got to be done. And let me know what kind of killers you want to see in this game. I might do a video tomorrow about what killers I'd like to see in the game, but I'm curious because a lot of people's killers would probably be the same. So yeah, it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Tink. Eh? Yeah. She's not fussed. So thank you guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!